This is the beginning of an amazing soup for someone who's either blood type A or blood type O. You have your organic rainbow carrots, onions, celery, and so far that's what we're doing, sweating it in olive oil and sea salt, tenderizing these vegetables before we add other ingredients to it. Another main ingredient for delicious soups is fresh parsley. Gotta have fresh parsley. Yet another ingredient is fresh garlic. Large chunks or crushed, it doesn't matter. But you gotta have some garlic. You gotta have it. Next, a couple of bay leaves. Gotta have a couple, and these are fresh bay leaves. These are not dried, these are fresh. Fresh bay leaves, organic bay leaves, just toss it in there. And right now the only ingredient, spice I have in there is sea salt, because I'm just sweating and adding my raw herbs. But if you look at that, that's, so if you're blood type A or blood type O, all these ingredients that you see here are great. Now eventually I'll have to separate it out once I start adding like tomato, blood type A cannot have, but blood type O can. Corn, fresh cut corn off the cob, blood type A can have, but blood type O can't. So I'll divide this up and begin to make separate soups. But right now, this soup with these ingredients are good for blood type A and blood type O. And I hang out in those two blood types because that's what me and my husband are. Okay, I'm going to let these tenderize. You can see the onions becoming translucent, but they need to tenderize just a little bit more. This is the level at which I have my heat. And then I'm going to put this lid on to let them sweat just a little bit. I think I'll lower the heat maybe a little bit more, but they need to sweat. No. So I'm adding some Pacific organic vegetable broth to the vegetables. As you see, they're a little translucent. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of stock. Let them simmer a little bit with this stock. And then I'll start to add other vegetables like fresh green beans, kale. And then I'll divide it up, put the corn in one soup and the tomatoes in the other, because my husband, who's blood type A, can have corn but can't have tomatoes. I'm blood type O, I can have tomatoes, but I have to stay away from the corn. Okay, we are washing fresh kale greens. Okay, I now have a larger pot, stock pot. I'm going to add some olive oil. Now we're going to add some fresh chopped kale greens. This pot is already nice and hot with the olive oil. So I'm going to drop these in here and saute them just a little bit. I'm going to sprinkle a little sea salt in there. Saute those just a little bit before we add the other mixture in here. These are your fresh kale greens. You can see it does not take long for them to cook down. Okay, I've added the other mixture to the kale greens here. And you can see how beautiful and delicious this is starting to look. So I'm going to continue to add yet another box of this organic vegetable stock. temperature, so it's going to pick up again. Start simmering once again. But this is looking amazing and yummy and colorful and healthy. It's still able to be a soup for blood type A and blood type O. Amazing. Look at that, y'all. Amazing. I haven't even begun to add my spices. And I think I may do some fresh green beans. And then I'll divide it up and add tomato to one and corn to the other. Thank you for watching this video. Have an amazing day. Strive to be fabulously functional through faith and food.